Today I'm determined to find a new camp. So we're going to be heading through the woods, and I've got somewhere in mind, the woodlands in mind, but yeah, we need to have a proper look around it, check it out, see if there's any widowmakers, that sort of thing, any fungus growing on the trees nearby, and yeah, just see if it's safe, and also if it's away from any main paths. Don't want to be too close to any dog walkers or just general public. It'd be nice to be out of the way a bit still. But yeah, I'll bring you back in a bit. The problem with these conditions is the frost and the snow leaving footprints, and because all the leaves and the moss is fragile, the footprints in the trail stick around for longer. Not ideal. Check this out, where this Douglas fir has gone over or started to lean over, it's created a like a natural trampoline out of its root ball. I'm getting excited. Have fun. Don't think I'll get any air off of it, but she just thinks I'm mental. Are you right? Yeah, I'll stop bouncing up and down. We're heading that way. On this one, it's been turned up. You can see the windthrow pit is completely exposed, so no trampoline here, but still pretty cool. You can make, I suppose if you could flatten that out and make quite a cool shelter in there. Yeah, let's move on, see what else we can find. When I first saw this branch that was flipped over, I thought it was something big had come through here. It's like a stag or something, but it's just where this conifer is taking it down. This is the conifer with the leafy brain fungus. It's the remains of it, which I showed in one of my other videos. Yeah, we're just heading this way. Bring you back in a bit. Take a look at this orange algae on this conifer. Pretty much all the way up. It's really cool when you get a row of these, but it's just this one in here that I've noticed so far. It's not a disease or anything like that, it's just an indicator of moisture. Probably just, yeah, coming in through that gap and building up. What are you up to, doggy? You're digging up the place, are you? You're getting bored, aren't you? We've not really walked very far yet. So yeah, we're heading that way, and I'll bring you back in a bit. There's a little bit of snow in the air, but there's a nice dash of light coming through. Lovely. The ice on this stream is looking cool. It's not a very fast flowing stream unless it's absolutely hammered down with rain, but it's starting to snow more now. We're under tree cover, so it could be quite a lot out there. I'm heading out the valley. Bring you back in a bit. Snowing a bit heavier now. Absolute carnage in here. This isn't going to be easy to get through, that's for sure. And we are heading that way. I'm not sure what to do yet, but we've got to get through it somehow. Probably that way. Yeah, probably over those. Stay. Stay. Up. Stay. 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 That's it. You're tied up. That wasn't too bad actually. Thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult than that. Certainly wouldn't want to be camping anywhere in this valley. Way too much windfall, deadfall, totally unmanaged. Got ivy growing up all of these trees. Yeah, and there's ash as well. Ash there. They definitely can't be trusted. Right, let's carry on. Might have to cross the stream at some point. Certainly won't be crossing it on that. Oh, look at this oak, that is primed to come down. It's already got massive bits snapped at the top. Lots of ivy growing up it, exposed roots. Yeah, that won't be standing for much longer, I wouldn't have thought. At least I know where to come to get some ash from for my twig stove. Tons of it in here. Under. That's not under, that's over. What are you doing? No, stay. Over's more fun, isn't it? Wait. You're caught up. Wait, wait, wait. Good girl. We've escaped the carnage, and I'll bring you back in a bit. I really don't trust this valley at all. If it was windy in here, I'd there's no way I'll be walking through here. Just this oak here, for example, another vine with ivy growing up all the way to the top. That's asking to come down at some point. Another oak there, hasn't got ivy on it. And lots of ash in this woods as well. Definitely not somewhere you want to camp. Steer clear of this. It's nice it's got the stream, but it'd be colder, damper, and just literally a death trap in here. Snow's coming down a bit more now. Nice to see. Lovely. Alright, let's crack on, see what else we can find. The snow has turned to sleet and a bit of rain mixed in, so we're just taking a bit of shelter under this holly bush. Holly tree. It's coming down a bit heavy now. Hopefully it won't last too long. I didn't bring a raincoat. I've got a rain jacket for my bag, so there's that. And Autumn's wearing her barber jacket. Still nice and filthy. Hopefully this won't last too long and we can crack on. Never noticed this pine before. Pretty cool. Don't want to camp under that branch there though, that bendy one. Like an arm reaching out.
Cold bite on my face, breath hanging white, boots on hard ground, crunching through the quiet. Oak laid down like giants, ash all split and torn, a valley full of wreckage in the pale moon. And the stream keeps talking, soft under ice, like it's singing its own song in this frozen slice. I walk through the carnage, slow and steady, snow on the broken sky turning gray. Autumn up ahead now, scouting ready, and she looks back like you okay. Through the falling oak net, yeah, we just find a way. Branches like claws reaching up from the ground, every step a story in the timber-strewn sound. Wind in the splinters, a low hollow hymn. I keep moving forward though the light is dim, and the stream keeps shining, a thin silver line, like a small stubborn promise running through the pines. I walk through the car.
Here we've got a couple of ash that have come down. That one there's got ivy growing up it, so yeah, that was always destined to come down at some point. And then just over the little stream there, we've got this oak in the distance there that's come down right across the stream and snapped there in the middle. And another ash that's come down afterwards. And further up you can see lots more. And then you got this mental beast doing whatever she's doing, having a fight with that stick. Yeah, I'm not sure what you call that. Absolutely mental. Check out this ash. Literally snapped at the base. We're heading that way. See the large tree in the middle of the frame there? That's where we're heading. It's the camera don't really give it justice, but it really is quite tall. But to get there, we need to head through this lot, which is going to be quite challenging. I know there's a stream down there and some really tightly planted silver birch, I think they are. Yeah, going to be a bit of a mission, but we'll get there. Need to investigate what tree it is, what type of tree it is rather, and can we camp there. Bring you back in a bit. Wish us luck, we're heading in. That wasn't too bad. Certainly been through a lot worse. Up. And now it's my turn. It's slippery actually. Oh. Just about made it. Up there in the middle of the frame is the tree in question. Not that far. I'm going to put Autumn back on the lead because she's starting to get excited. That's her back on the lead. Let's weave our way up here. Behind. Go. She's very excited. Maybe a deer came through here. Not that she chases deer, but she's very excited for some reason. Right behind. Somehow I've got to get through there. You go first, Autumn. Hop. Wait. How's the squeeze with the rucksack on? Lots of ivy growing up it. Maybe I'll come back and chop that, because yeah, that's going to get caught by the southwesterly wind, and it's definitely going down in this valley. It's going to end up down there in the stream. See that vine growing up there? We don't want it ending up down there. What do you reckon, Autumn? What do you reckon? What's it all about? Eh? What's it all about? I've found this almost perfect spot. It's south facing, or southeasterly facing, nice and open. This field here is pretty much tree locked. There's no paths going in or out of it. It's completely disused. Even the barbed wire fence hasn't been repaired. There's like a tree just there. It's come down. That's come down quite some time ago. It's not been repaired, but there is one glaringly obvious problem, and that is this tree here with all the ivy growing up it. But one quite interesting thing I noticed, there's some markings at the base, just over here, and what it is woodpeckers. Well, a woodpecker has been having a right old go after the larvae, insects under the bark. If you look, it's all around. And on the ground, which is a dead giveaway to why it's woodpeckers, there's, if Autumn gets out of the way, there's lots of chippings. And also this tree, the roots are a bit rotten, so definitely wouldn't want to camp under this in high winds. Wouldn't get much sleep, that's for sure. But we will definitely come back here and have a camp. It's nice and flat, nice and open. But in the summer, this would be like a heat trap. It'd be lovely. So yeah, going to mark this off on my it's Outdoor Active app as a point of interest, and we will come back. We're back in the tent, and there's a little bit of rain / sleet, and Autumn has got her head up against the freezing cold tent for some reason. Don't know why she likes a bit of brain freeze, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.